What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Happy Friday morning. Wanted to come on this morning before the New York Jets take on the New York Giants on Saturday. We'll have you covered for the game tomorrow. I actually think I'm going to be doing a special live stream with Anthony Rivardo, who is from Fireside Giants. We had a nice little show together for a little bit. Talking about the New York Jets and New York Giants. So that's going to be interesting. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. But before we even get to the game, we did have something that we needed to cover, which is the Jets quarterback situation. So according to multiple reports, the Jets worked out both CJ Beathard and Nathan Peterman yesterday. And you might be going, neither of those guys are very good quarterbacks. And like, I get it, but the Jets badly need another camp arm, right? Like, we heard the news earlier in the week. Tyrod Taylor got his knee scoped. He's going to be out into the regular season. He's not going to play at all in the preseason. They need another arm. Brady Cook, same deal, got banged up this past week. So right now, the two healthy quarterbacks on the roster are Justin Fields and Adrian Martinez. That's not enough in the preseason, right? Because, you know, we talked about this week in particular, where I personally think the starters are going to play about a quarter, maybe a little bit more. We'll obviously see what the actual plan is. But then, like, is Adrian Martinez going to play the whole rest of the game from that point? And then next week, usually, now we don't know because Aaron Glenn, it's his first year as a head coach and with the New York Jets, but usually teams use that third preseason game like the former old fourth preseason game where nobody plays. And if it's just Adrian Martinez, that's not enough at the quarterback spot. You need someone else to just honestly eat snaps. And I know that sounds kind of harsh, but you know, that's the reality. You don't want to be put in a spot where you put Justin Fields into, you know, the second half of the third preseason game with the backup offensive line and he gets hurt. Think of Mark Sanchez 2013, what Rex Ryan did. It was very stupid. It got his quarterback injured, unfortunately, and he missed the entirety of that season. Again, I'm not even saying like either if they were to sign CJ Beathard and Nathan Peterman, they would make the team. They literally just need someone to play in these upcoming preseason games. Of the two, Beathard last appeared in an NFL game in 2023. He actually started one game for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he was pretty good in that game, considering, right? You know, for backup quarterback standards. They won the game 26-0. And he went 17-24, which is a 70.8 completion percentage for 178 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, and a 92.0 rating. Last year, he bounced back and forth between the Dolphins practice squad and the Jaguars, but he never appeared in a game last year in the NFL. So it's been a couple of years since we've seen him. Nathan Peterman, honestly, is like Tim Boyle before Tim Boyle. I don't know how he keeps getting jobs. He's been in the league since 2017, and he has 4 touchdowns to 13 interceptions in his career with a 39.4 passer rating. His last start came in week 18 of the 2022 season. He was with the Chicago Bears, and Chicago was tanking. They ended up pulling him in the game, and they went through, I believe it was 3 different quarterbacks that year. But anyway, he went 11 of 19 for 114 yards and a 92.9 passer rating in that game when he did play. So of the two, if I had to pick one, I think Beathard's the better quarterback. It doesn't really matter a whole lot. But I don't know, if we're just looking at who would you rather watch 30 snaps up over the next couple weeks, maybe a little bit more because of the second preseason game, I think Beathard will give you a little bit more of a watchable product. And I view him as an NFL arm. Do I think he's a like number one backup like he was, 6 years ago? No, I don't think he's a QB2, but I think he's a little bit more of an NFL arm than Nathan Peterman probably ever was in the NFL. So we'll see. Again, it doesn't really matter a whole lot. They need to just kind of pick someone here, but just wanted to come on and talk about that. So we'll see if they end up adding any of these guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm Matt O'Leary. Subscribe here if you're new, and I'll catch you next time.